6:32 is the time right now. We're looking ahead to this morning and getting you ready for the NATO Summit. It's back in D.C. this week, which means heightened security in the district. We know that translates into road closures.
Yeah, they started over the weekend and continue throughout the week as thousands descend on the D.C. Convention Center. And that's where we find our Jess Arnold this morning. Jess, what are you seeing around the Convention Center right now?
Yeah, we're seeing over my right shoulder here that there are a bunch of these barriers for about a 3-block radius around the convention center that look like they'll be ready to be moved when they really start blocking a lot of these streets off, because right now it's pretty accessible around the convention center. You can see over this shoulder that they do have the road right here next to the convention center blocked off for the time being. So we'll keep you posted throughout the day. Of course, the summit starts tomorrow. Now, agencies involved are DC Police, Park Police, we have Secret Service and other public safety agencies that are coming out to make sure that this is secure and safe for the week that we have all of these member countries of NATO for this historic moment coming back to DC, to the original place where that treaty was signed 75 years ago. Now, it was originally 12. Now we are up to 32 member countries who are bringing dozens of European heads of state to the summit, along with about 13,000 attendees from 68 different countries. Now, the focus for this summit is on supporting Ukraine and reaffirming this partnership as NATO leaders look to, quote unquote, future-proof against far-right forces. Now, there's going to be a public forum on Wednesday and Thursday where anyone who registers can learn about the organization's history and its plans for the future. Now, this summit runs from tomorrow through Thursday, but road closures are happening now through Friday a.m. Now, here's a look at where you can expect to run into some traffic issues. They're going to be around the Convention Center, the Mellon Auditorium, as well as the White House. You will be able to access residences and businesses in this area, but you might have to go through special entrances or a security sweep. If you take Metro to this area, though, I want you to note that the Federal Triangle Metro stop will be closed tomorrow, and Mount Vernon Square will be closed tomorrow through Thursday night. Now, you can stay up to date on any news related to the NATO Summit by texting NATO to the number 888-777. That'll give you updates from district as well as federal agencies. But there are a lot more specifics about road closures that we want to walk you through. So for now, I'm going to toss it to you, Lindsay, back in studio.
Yeah, Jess, the first thing you need to know is that you can expect heavy traffic and road closures along the Washington Convention Center, the White House, and Mellon Auditorium. The main road closures do start tomorrow, so around the Convention Center, we have a ton of closures. Portions of 7th through 10th Street will close down, along with K, L, M, and N Street. And then, of course, we will have New York Avenue completely closed down between 6th and 12th, and then Massachusetts Avenue is going to close down between 6th and 11th Street. All of these closures will be in place until Friday. There's also going to be a lot of roads closing down around the auditorium and the White House. Of course, that's going to be our usual closures, a portion of Constitution Avenue, as well as a pretty big stretch of Pennsylvania Avenue. Drivers in the area will already start to see some of those closures today, starting around noon, as well as parking restrictions. We have a full list on our website, WSA9.com, as well as our mobile app.